my beloved child, you finally did it. Heaven saw the moment it happened. That small, quiet, sacred turning point. The one nobody else noticed. The shift that didn't make headlines on earth but rang like a trumpet in the spirit realm. You let go. You laid it down. You said yes. You broke the cycle. You forgave. You believe. And I saw you. I saw you take the step that cost everything inside you. I saw you trembling and unsure but obedient. I saw the tears no one else saw, the wrestle that felt like fire, the weariness that tried to pull you under. I saw you say yes when you could have walked away. I saw you choose healing instead of hiding. I saw you choose freedom over familiarity. And I want you to hear me. That moment changed everything. You finally did what your soul has longed to do, and what the enemy has fought so hard to stop. This was not small. In heaven, this was monumental. This was a breaking of chains, a redirection of bloodlines, a rerouting of legacy. This was deliverance in its purest form, the quiet, defiant kind that says, no more, not here, not in me. And I honored it instantly. You may have thought, I am just doing what I have to do to survive. But I want you to know, you did something eternal. You broke an agreement with pain. You walked out of an old identity. You ended a partnership with fear. And because of that, things in the spirit have shifted. Doors that were closed are now opening. Blessings that were delayed are being released. Generational cycles are being broken because you stood where others collapsed. You said yes when it hurt, and that yes is echoing through generations. Don't you see? You have just stepped into a new realm of authority. Quiet, holy authority. Not the kind that boasts, but the kind that breathes peace into every room. The kind that heals by being present. The kind that shakes hell without raising your voice. Dearest one, will you walk with me in spreading hope to every soul in need? Your offering through Buy Me a Coffee uplifts this mission of love. Thank you for being a vessel of light. I see you, and I am grateful. I am so proud of you. Yes, I, the Lord of hosts, am in holy awe of your obedience. Not because I didn't believe in you, but because I know how hard it's been. I know the cost of this breakthrough. I know what it took to get here. And I want you to know, the word, it mattered. It moved heaven. Now listen carefully. Everything changes now. You will notice it first in your peace, in the way your body rests, in the clarity of your thoughts, in the strength that returns. You will notice it in the way old triggers lose their power, in the way you begin to dream again, in the quiet confidence that begins to rise where insecurity once lived. The atmosphere around you is different now, not because the world changed, but because you did. You aligned with my truth. You returned to my voice. You laid down what I never asked you to carry. And now your hands are open for what I have been waiting to place there. Watch what I do next. Watch how I confirm what your spirit already knows. Watch how I begin to send people to pour into you, speak into you, and remind you of who you really are. Watch how I rebuild what was torn, and restore what was taken, and renew what was tired. There will be evidence. You won't have to chase it or prove it. It will find you. Not because you performed, but because you surrendered. My favor flows not from effort, but from alignment. I am sending peace into your home. I am sending provision into your need. I am sending clarity into your questions. I am sending strength into your mornings. I am sending rest into your nights. You have entered into a new place, a place of rest that still carries power. A place where you don't have to strive to be loved or hustle to be seen. You already are. You always were. And now you believe it. You are not weak for what you carry. You are strong for what you released. You are not broken. You are becoming. You are not behind. You are perfectly aligned. Keep walking with me. Stay close. There's more. Because of your obedience, the river is flowing again. The blockages in the spirit, the ones that made everything feel so hard, so dry, so slow, are being removed. You will feel the flow return. Creativity, clarity, direction, joy. Yes, even joy. You will laugh again, not just because circumstances changed, but because your soul did. You will worship without the weight of guilt. You will pray without feeling like you're begging. You will move with confidence, not arrogance, but with the calm knowing of someone who is finally in rhythm with heaven. I am releasing divine appointments. I'm aligning divine timing. I am arranging divine relationships. And you will not miss what I have prepared, because it is being drawn to who you've become. Do not fear the quiet. I am still working. Do not rush the timing. Beloved soul, you are my beacon in a world longing for light. Your kindness spreads my message like rays of hope. Let's keep shining truth together. Press super thanks and receive my overflowing blessings. My cherished one, become the lamp that carries my flame into the darkness. With hearts entwined in love, we will sow peace and healing wherever it's needed. I am still building. But know this, you are not where you were, and you will never go back. This breakthrough was a line in the sand. Hell knows it. Heaven celebrates it. And all of creation will respond to it. So let yourself breathe again. Let yourself believe again. Let yourself be proud, not in the way that puffs up, but in the sacred way that says, I did the hard thing. I did the holy thing. And it mattered. You're going to see how much it mattered soon. The things that once terrified you will now testify through you. You will walk in rooms that used to intimidate you, and you will lead in them. You will speak into lives that mirror your old battles, and you will bring breakthrough. You will carry peace like a mantle. You will carry authority like breath. And all of it came from that one moment. That moment when you said yes to me above all else. When you stopped waiting for permission. When you stopped pretending it didn't matter. When you finally believed that I really am who I say I am, and that you really are who I say you are. I trusted you with this process. I trusted you with the pain, not because I wanted you to suffer, but because I knew what would grow from it. And now the seeds are breaking ground. The roots have gone deep, and the first signs of fruit are beginning to emerge. You didn't miss your moment. You made it. You didn't fail me. You found me again. And I have been waiting to say this to you. Well done. Well done for staying in the fire. Well done for doing it scared. Well done for not quitting when no one knew you wanted to. Well done for trusting me when I was quiet. Well done for choosing truth over the lies. Everything is different now, not because the outside has changed, but because you have. You finally did it. You crossed the threshold. You answered the call. You made the cut in the unseen realm. Let me affirm it plainly. You are never going back to who you were. What's coming will stretch you, but it won't break you. It will challenge you, but it won't crush you. Because now you are rooted. Now you are sealed. Now you are awake in the spirit. The next chapter will unfold differently. The weight will feel lighter. The insight will come quicker. The grace will feel stronger. Because you're not fighting for breakthrough. You're walking in it. There will be signs. There will be confirmations. There will be moments that stop you in your tracks and make you whisper, "God, it's really happening." And it will be me, reminding you that I never left, never forgot, never give up. You finally did it. And heaven has moved on your behalf. People will look at you and not recognize what you carry, but they will feel it. They will be drawn to the peace, the presence, the depth in your voice and the fire in your prayers. Not because you tried to be anything, but because you finally gave me everything. You are not invisible to me. You are not overlooked in the kingdom. You are not disqualified by your past. You are not bound by who you used to be. You are exactly where you need to be, and the heavens are rejoicing. So walk with your head high. Pray with boldness. Love without fear. Build without delay. Rest without guilt. And trust without hesitation. Child of mine, I have entrusted you with my love. Pour it into the lives of 3 troubled hearts, and my peace will quietly embrace them. I am the one who carried you through the valley. And now I am the one standing beside you in the clearing, smiling at what's ahead. The page has turned. You finally did it. And nothing will ever be the same again. Your Father let the weight fall off your shoulders now. You're no longer striving for what's already yours. You're no longer begging for what I have already given. You're no longer circling what I have already opened. This is the moment the pressure breaks and peace floods in. This is the moment the past stops speaking louder than my promise. This is the moment the blessing overtakes the burden. Heaven has seen, and it will be known on earth. This is your new beginning, birthed in secret, revealed in glory. And all of it started with one holy decision. You finally did it. And nothing will ever be the same again. Tell your soul this truth. The battle is turning. The tide is shifting. The promise is closer than it's ever been. This time, you will finish strong. This time, you will not fold. This time, you will walk it all the way through. Because you finally did it. And now, I am doing the rest. Watch me. Your Father, who saw it all, and as you move forward, remember, this moment was never small to me. It was sacred. It was history. It was heaven's turning point. So let the old fade. Let the new rise. Let joy return. Let fear go. Let hope roar louder than regret. You finally did it. And everything, absolutely everything, is new. Amen. Welcome to the other side of obedience. Welcome to the beginning of your becoming. Welcome to the life I always knew you'd reach, when you finally did it. And you did. Beloved one, I am calling you. Are you ready to abide in my presence and peace? In this holy fellowship, my spirit moves, and grace is poured out without end. Let us journey hand in hand in faith and purpose. Click join and walk into my embrace. My beloved child, today, I want you to pause and hear something deeply important, something that your heart needs to receive. I am never distant from you. I am not far away or unreachable. In fact, I am closer to you than your very next breath. Closer than the beat of your heart. Every worry that has been quietly pressing down on your spirit. Every restless thought that has kept you awake when the world is silent. I see it all. I know the nights filled with questions, the moments of doubt and fear. And with all my heart, I want to assure you that a profound transformation is on the horizon. The season you have been enduring, heavy and seemingly endless, is about to give way to something new, something beautiful. You have been carrying weights that were never meant for you to bear alone. Those feelings of unworthiness, those silent whispers telling you that you're not enough, Those moments when you wonder if your existence truly matters. Those burdens end here and now. I have been carefully preparing something wondrous for your life, something you may not have been able to see in the midst of your struggles. Those trials you faced, those moments when it felt like punishment, were never meant to break you. Instead, they were shaping and molding you. Every hardship has been a part of a grander design, strengthening your spirit, building resilience where you thought there was none, and deepening the compassion within your heart. You are not behind on the path of life. You are not missing out on blessings that others seem to have already received. Your journey is perfectly timed, orchestrated with divine precision. It unfolds according to my plan. Those delays and detours you have experienced were never setbacks but acts of protection. I kept certain doors closed, not to punish you, but to guard you from paths that would lead away from the destiny I have lovingly designed for you. Now, I invite you to release the unbearable pressure you have placed upon yourself. Stop forcing doors open or trying to rush the seasons. Stop measuring your worth or progress by comparing yourself to others. Your path is uniquely yours, perfectly tailored and absolutely right for you. Within you, I have placed gifts, precious talents and qualities that this world desperately needs. Some you already recognize, others remain hidden, waiting for the right time to be revealed. Trust in me. I will create the perfect opportunities for your gifts to bloom and thrive. You don't need to strive, hustle, or compete to prove your value. I will position you in the exact place where you are meant to be, at just the right moment, with just the right people. The anxiety that has been your unwelcome companion, whispering doubts and fears, its grip is loosening. You were made to reflect my light in the world's shadows. With your support, my truth reaches those in need. Press super thanks and walk in the fullness of my promise. I am replacing that turmoil with a peace that runs deeper than any circumstance or challenge. This peace is steadfast. It will remain unshaken even when storms rage around you. It is rooted in who I am, not in what happens to you. You have sought validation in so many places, through the approval of others, the applause of the crowd, the fleeting recognition of the world. But those things, as satisfying as they may seem at times, cannot fill the emptiness inside your soul. Only I can. And I want you to know this truth with certainty. My approval of you is complete, unwavering, and unconditional. I am proud of you, not because of your achievements or accomplishments, but simply because of who you are. You are my cherished creation, carefully and lovingly formed. Every quirk of your personality, every talent you possess, every dream you hold, each one matters deeply to me. The mistakes of your past do not define your future. I have already forgiven the things you cannot forgive in yourself. Those regrets that visit you in quiet moments, the words you wish you could take back, the choices you would change if given the chance, release them to me. They hold no power over the beautiful story I am still writing with your life. I want to teach you a new way of living. A life not marked by hurried rush or anxious striving, but by presence, trust, and peace. Instead of racing from one task to the next, learn to savor each moment. Instead of worrying endlessly about tomorrow, focus your heart on today. Instead of clutching tight to every outcome, surrender those results to me. This does not mean you become passive or stop pursuing your dreams. It means you can work from a place of rest and assurance, pursuing your goals while trusting me with the timing, the details, and the outcomes. Your relationships are about to shift. Some connections that have been difficult and draining will begin to heal in ways you never imagined. Others that have served their purpose will gently fade away. And new, vibrant relationships that align with the person you are becoming will enter your life. Do not cling to what is ending, and do not fear what is beginning. I am teaching you how to love others deeply without losing yourself. You can be kind and generous without being depleted or taken advantage of. You can serve with an open heart while maintaining healthy boundaries. I know your heart has been hurt by people you once trusted. Your caution is understandable, but I don't want fear to keep you isolated. There are people who will cherish your authentic self and honor your heart, and I will help you recognize them. The dreams you have hidden away because they seem too impossible or too distant, I invite you to bring them back into the light. I placed those desires within you for a reason. They may look different than you originally imagined, but the essence of what you long for remains within reach. Trust me to make a way where there seems to be no way. Money and material things will never bring the lasting satisfaction you seek. That does not mean I want you to live in lack or struggle, but rather that your security must rest in me, not in your bank balance or possessions. When you have enough to meet your needs, be grateful. When you have more than enough, be generous. And when financial challenges arise, remember I am your provider. I will care for you in ways beyond your imagination. Your work and career matter to me because they matter to you. I want you to find joy and fulfillment in what you do each day. If you feel stuck, drained, or unfulfilled in your current job, know this: change is possible. There is a path forward, a new chapter waiting to be written, and I will guide you every step of the way. So, my dear child, rest in this truth today. You are loved beyond measure. You are cherished beyond understanding, and your life is held in my hands. The best is yet to come. My precious child, you are not forgotten. I know your name, and you belong to me. Stay close to my heart, and I will fill your days with courage, purpose, and wonder. I will open doors for you at exactly the right moment, never too soon, never too late. Until then, I invite you to seek out ways to serve those around you, to find meaning and purpose even in the smallest, most routine tasks. Life's ordinary moments hold extraordinary value when approached with intention and love. The health challenges you face, whether they touch your body or your spirit, are not indicators of my disappointment or anger. I am walking beside you through every hardship and every silent struggle. Though I may not always remove every obstacle immediately, I promise to infuse you with the strength and resilience needed to face each new day. Sometimes, healing happens in a sudden flash, instant and complete. Other times, it unfolds slowly, a gentle transformation that requires patience. And occasionally, my grace is what sustains you through ongoing trials, providing peace and endurance beyond what you can muster on your own. Resist the urge to compare your journey to others who appear to have it easier. Beneath every surface lies a hidden story, battles unseen by the world's eyes. Focus instead on your own path, trusting that I am intricately weaving all circumstances together for your ultimate good. Let go of the heavy burden of guilt you carry over your imperfections. I never expected you to be flawless. Growth is a journey, not a destination. I am patient with your progress, delighting in each step forward, no matter how small. Every day is a fresh opportunity. Choose love instead of fear, forgiveness instead of bitterness, and trust instead of worry. When mistakes happen, as they inevitably will, don't linger in shame or regret. Learn from them, grow, and move on. Even your failures have purpose. I use them to cultivate humility, deepen compassion, and shape your character. Your prayers are heard, even when it feels like silence on my end. Sometimes the answer you seek is yes, sometimes no, and sometimes wait. Trust that I see the bigger picture, far beyond your current perspective, and that my timing is perfect. What feels like delay is often my way of protecting you or preparing you for something greater. Keep communicating with me throughout your days. You don't need formal words or perfect prayers. Just speak openly, as you would with someone who loves you without condition. Share your fears, hopes, frustrations, and joys. I desire to be part of every facet of your life. The loneliness you feel is real and valid, but know this: you are never truly alone. Even when friends fail you or family doesn't understand, I am there. Learn to find comfort in my presence. Discover a peace that surpasses all understanding, rooted in the knowledge that you are fully known and deeply loved, exactly as you are. I long to expand your capacity for joy. You have been so consumed by problems and responsibilities that you may have forgotten how to savor the small victories and simple delights around you. Open your eyes to the beauty that surrounds you. Laugh more freely. Take time to enjoy the blessings I have woven into your everyday life. Your definition of success needs a shift. The world often measures success by wealth, fame, or influence, but I measure it by faithfulness, kindness, and the positive impact you make on those around you. You may never be famous or rich, but you can live a truly successful life by my standards. Stop trying to impress those who don't truly matter, while neglecting the meaningful relationships in your life. Invest your energy where it counts, in connections that are authentic, reciprocal, and filled with love. Be your true self, rather than molding yourself to fit others' expectations. The future is not bound to the mistakes or patterns of your past. Old cycles can be broken through your courage and my power working in you. The limitations others have accepted do not have to define your potential. I am doing something new, something better in your life. Change is often uncomfortable, but it is necessary for growth. Don't resist the transitions I bring. Trust that I am guiding you toward a future far more beautiful than what you are leaving behind. Your story is still unfolding. The best chapters may be just ahead. Don't allow past disappointments to convince you that good things aren't possible. I specialize in turning hopeless situations around, in bringing light to the darkest places. Develop patience with the process of transformation. Real growth takes time. When progress feels slow or invisible, don't be discouraged. Small, consistent steps forward will eventually bring about profound change. Celebrate the journey, not just the destination. Every act of obedience, every choice to trust instead of worry, every decision to love instead of judge, these matter deeply to me. The opinions of others weigh far less than you think. Most people are too caught up in their own lives to focus intently on yours. Stop living as if every step is scrutinized and judged. Embrace the freedom of authenticity. When you stop pretending to be someone you're not, you will find an incredible reserve of energy previously spent maintaining a false image. Redirect that energy toward what truly matters. Your influence is far greater than you realize. The way you treat others, the words you speak, the attitude you carry, they ripple out and affect countless lives. You have the power to bring light into dark places and hope where despair lingers. Never underestimate the impact of small acts of kindness. A smile, a word of encouragement, a helping hand can transform someone's entire day. Look for practical ways to serve others. I am preparing you for greater responsibility, but this preparation unfolds gradually. Each test you pass, each lesson you learn, each act of faithfulness is equipping you for what lies ahead. Trust this process. Even when the destination is unclear, I am weaving every detail, every seemingly random or insignificant event, into a purposeful plan for your good. Your life has meaning and direction, even when the path looks uncertain. Rest in my unwavering love for you. It is not based on your performance or potential, but on who I am and who you are to me. This love will never change, never diminish, and never end. Walk forward with confidence, knowing I go before you to prepare the way and stand behind you to protect what you leave behind. You are never walking this journey alone. My cherished one, do you hear me calling you into my love and light? Come to a place where my word heals and my grace restores. Together we'll walk in faith, growing in purpose and peace. Click join and be part of my chosen family. I am with you, steadfast and unwavering, every step of the way, through every twist and turn on your journey. I see the burdens you carry, heavy and uninvited, weights that were never meant to rest solely on your shoulders. These burdens slow your steps, making the path feel longer, the air heavier, and your vision clouded with doubt and weariness. When someone wounds you deeply, your instinct might be to clutch that pain as though holding it tight will somehow heal the fracture or make sense of the hurt. But understand this: bitterness is a poison you drink, mistakenly believing it will bring justice or make another suffer. Yet it only corrodes your own spirit. The wounds you nurse so carefully, the betrayals that cut like sharp knives, the disappointments that weigh like stones, the moments when life's unfairness seemed unbearable, I have already witnessed them all. I have seen each tear, felt every pang, and heard the silent cries you keep inside. It's time now to release that pain. Letting go doesn't mean you condone what was done to you. It simply means you refuse to hand over your present and future to the tyranny of past harm. When you choose forgiveness, you are not excusing the offenses, but you are choosing freedom for your own heart. Look closely at what fills your days, the time you invest, the talents and gifts you wield, the relationships you nurture, the possessions you hold dear. None of these are truly yours to possess forever. You are a caretaker, a steward entrusted with sacred gifts. When you understand this, your entire perspective transforms. The mundane becomes meaningful. Washing dishes shifts from a chore into an act of gratitude. Lending a hand to a neighbor becomes a form of worship. And small acts of faithfulness open doors you never imagined possible. Don't rush through the hours trying to leap toward tomorrow. Each sunrise gifts you fresh opportunities to grow, to serve, to discover beauty in places you might otherwise overlook. Your real life is not waiting at some distant horizon. It is unfolding right now, in the here and the now. The difficult seasons you endure reveal my strength most clearly in your life. When you feel weakest, you become most open to the help I offer. There is no shame in hardship. These trials shape you in ways comfort never could, forging qualities like resilience, compassion, and wisdom. I walk beside you through every storm, and I promise to bring you through stronger, more whole, more alive. Truth is a shelter that guards your well-being. The world floods your mind with lies about what defines success, worth, and beauty. Return often to what I have revealed about who you are and how life truly works. Let these truths reshape your thoughts and change how you interpret your daily experiences. Your words carry tremendous power. They can build up or tear down, inspire or discourage. Choose deliberately to speak life over yourself and others. The way you talk to yourself creates the climate of your inner world. Persistent self-criticism and complaint build walls that shut out joy and hope, while humility unlocks doors that pride keeps sealed. This humility is not about thinking less of yourself. It's about recognizing that every good gift in your life comes from a source greater than yourself. When you grasp this, you become teachable, compassionate, and quick to forgive, remembering how much grace you've received. Our relationship is beautifully simple and honest. You don't need to perform perfectly or follow complex rituals to earn my attention. What I desire is your honest heart, your true thoughts, your raw emotions. Come to me in celebration and in struggle, in moments of victory and in times of fear. Whether today is your best day or your worst, I want to share it with you. Throughout your daily routine, turn your thoughts toward me. I'm always listening, always caring, always ready to guide your next step. Your life unfolds like a story written one page at a time. You cannot see the entire narrative yet, and that is perfectly okay. What matters is your faithful presence in each moment, choosing integrity in your decisions, trusting me with the parts you don't understand. Every small choice to choose love over fear, faith over worry, generosity over selfishness adds richness and meaning to your story. I am weaving something beautiful through your ordinary days. The preparation happening in your life takes many forms. Sometimes it is learning new skills or gaining knowledge. Other times, it's the slow healing of old wounds or the reshaping of limiting beliefs. Often, it's the quiet cultivation of character, learning to respond with grace under pressure, to forgive when it's hardest, to persevere when your strength feels spent. The peace I offer you does not depend on your circumstances. It is a deep, abiding confidence born from knowing you are completely safe in my care. This peace flows from the understanding that my plans for you are good, that I am sovereign over all the chaos, and that nothing can separate you from my love. This peace becomes your refuge when the world feels uncertain, a shelter when anxiety threatens to overwhelm. Stay connected to me. Fill your mind with truth. Surrender your worries and rest in my presence. Rest is not laziness or wasted time. It is essential to your design. True rest restores your spirit, refreshes your mind, and reconnects you to what truly matters. It invites you to step away from relentless demands and deadlines and remember your worth beyond what you accomplish. Make room for this rest regularly, not as something earned by effort, but as a vital necessity for living well and fully. My cherished one, become the lamp that carries my flame into the darkness. With hearts entwined in love, we will sow peace and healing wherever it's needed. When joy comes into your life, receive it fully. Don't diminish its brightness by worrying when it might end or questioning whether you deserve it. Joy is meant to be embraced, celebrated, and shared. These moments of happiness remind you of my goodness and sustain your spirit through darker days. Your capacity to love is one of your greatest strengths. Love is the essence of who I am. As you grow in loving me, yourself, and others without conditions, you become a clearer reflection of my nature. Practice love in everyday ways, through patience, forgiveness, and a willingness to serve. Don't fear quiet moments of stillness. When you intentionally step away from distractions, you make room for my spirit to speak deeply to your heart. In silence, insights often arise. Confusion fades, and your heart realigns with my purposes. Your journey of faith isn't about attaining perfect understanding or flawless character. It's a lifelong process of becoming more fully who I created you to be. Be gentle with yourself through this unfolding. Mistakes and setbacks will come, but my grace is always sufficient to lift you up and help you begin again. Find a few moments each day to sit quietly, turning off the external noise, and listen to the whispers rising from within. I am here. I am near. I am with you, always. My beloved child, I long for you to discover the stillness that quietly breathes within the world around you. Take a moment. Step outside into the open air and feel the gentle caress of the wind as it brushes your skin. Look closely at the trees standing tall and unwavering, their roots sunk deep into the earth, steady through seasons of change. Watch the grass grow effortlessly, bending and swaying with grace. These simple, often overlooked wonders hold a profound peace within them, a silent invitation to your soul. When you allow yourself the grace to truly notice these humble gifts, something inside you will begin to soften, a deep settling that reconnects you to what truly matters. You do not need to follow someone else's prescribed path or formula to find me. Your journey to knowing me will be unique, personal, and beautifully different from anyone else's, and that is exactly as it should be. What touches my heart is not conformity, but your sincere longing to draw closer to me. As you carve out space in your busy life to simply be still, do not expect grandiose signs or spectacular moments. Just come as you are, with an open heart and quiet trust, knowing that I am already present, waiting to meet you in your stillness. I know every part of you, every fleeting thought, every shadow of fear that stirs you in the quiet of night, and every secret hope tucked away deep inside your heart. You never need to perform or pretend with me. Your honest struggles, your questions, your doubts, they are as welcome as your triumphs. Come to me simply as you are, because that is exactly who I cherish spending time with. Our relationship is not a smooth, straight path, but a living, breathing journey. There will be days when my presence is unmistakably clear, and others when you might wonder if I am near at all. These shifts don't mean you're failing or alone. They are the natural ebb and flow of deepening connection. Through it all, my commitment to you remains unwavering, steady as the northern star, even when your feelings falter. When your world feels as if it's crumbling around you, hold on to this truth. Endings are often the fertile soil where new beginnings take root. What feels like loss might actually be clearing space for something more beautiful and meaningful to grow. Your life unfolds in cycles, times of rest and renewal, times of bold action and breakthrough. I invite you to trust these rhythms instead of resisting them. Embrace the seasons as part of your unfolding story. My love for you runs deeper than any human emotion you've ever known. It is the foundation beneath every breath you take and every moment you live. Your worth is not measured by what you do or achieve, but simply by the fact that you belong to me. Let this truth sink into the depths of your being. Watch how it transforms the way you see yourself and the challenges you face. Now, I ask you to take an honest look at your current path. What habits or thoughts are pulling you away from the person you're called to become? What lies beneath the anxiety, the restlessness, or the emptiness you sometimes feel? Recognizing these patterns is the vital first step toward genuine transformation. I don't require perfection from you, only a willingness to face yourself with honesty and courage. I am always extending an open invitation, but I will never force your response. Your freedom to choose your own way is sacred, yet freedom carries consequences. When I warn you about certain directions, it's because I see clearly where they lead. My guidance is never meant to confine your joy, but to protect it. Sometimes, the path I lead you on may seem more difficult or less immediately rewarding than the tempting shortcuts. But I hold the greater vision, what will bring lasting fulfillment and peace, even if it takes patience and perseverance. Trust me, even when my ways feel mysterious or hard to understand in the moment. No matter how many times you've ignored my whisper or stumbled along the way, my arms remain wide open, ready to welcome you home with forgiveness already prepared. This grace is not because your choices don't matter, but because my love for you is unshakable and eternal. Will you listen to my voice today? Will you consider that my way, though it may challenge your understanding, is ultimately better for you? I am not here to make your life harder. Every word I speak flows from my deep desire to see you thrive, to experience a richness and joy that surpass your imagination. You are never outside the circle of my care, whether you stand in the light of your greatest victories or the shadows of your darkest trials. I am steadfastly by your side. My hand guides your decisions, comforts your pain, and rejoices in your happiness. The life I envision for you is richer, fuller, and more beautiful than any plan you could devise on your own. When uncertainty clouds your path, hold fast to this truth. Rest in knowing you are fully seen, fully known, and infinitely loved. Today could be the day you choose to listen more deeply to my voice and follow where I lead. My guidance is an outpouring of my profound, unwavering care for you. Hear me now, for what happens tomorrow will shape the foundation of your security and peace. I do not say this to frighten you, but to awaken you, to pull you gently from the fog that has dulled your awareness. You may have missed the subtle signals I have sent, whispers meant to prepare you. Tomorrow is not a punishment, but a necessary turning point. Even in difficulty, my voice speaks clearly, offering you advance notice. I do not allow great changes without first sending quiet warnings to those who belong to me. Stay alert. Remain calm. Open your heart to hear me fully. Resist neither the message nor the moment. These words come directly from the one who formed you, who breathed life into your being. I see every anxious thought, every sleepless night, every hidden worry. The mask you wear is visible to me, and I intend to gently remove it, not to harm you, but to help you grow. What you have hidden will surface, not to break you, but to refine you. Tomorrow's challenges will test the foundation of your life, revealing the strengths and weaknesses you have built apart from me. Though it may be unsettling, I will never leave your side. My nature is not chaos, but stability. Tomorrow is not an ending. It is a beginning, a new chapter in our journey together. Hold fast, my child. I am with you, now and always. You will encounter moments of uncertainty, times when the path ahead seems clouded, and you find yourself asking, why is this happening to me? Why must life unfold this way? In the stillness that follows those turbulent events, when the noise subsides and the world quiets, I will speak, not with loud proclamations, but with a whisper in the deepest recesses of your heart. You will remember those moments long past, when you felt a gentle presence, a quiet nudge from me, yet chose to turn away. There were prayers you offered in desperation that faded quickly once relief came, and times I reached out with open arms, but you sought comfort elsewhere, sometimes in fleeting distractions or false hopes. Now, hear this invitation anew. Come back to me before the storm breaks. Do not wait until the signs become unbearable, nor until despair drives you down to your knees. Choose to surrender now, not out of fear, but from a place of reverence and awakened understanding. Bow down willingly, with mindful respect rather than terrified panic. I see clearly the distractions that pull you away, the alluring promises that mask emptiness, the voices that shout louder than truth, the fleeting pleasures that drain rather than satisfy. You have chased after things that promised fulfillment but only left your soul exhausted and your spirit dry. All the while, I have patiently watched, longing for your return, as you wander dangerously close to ruin. Tomorrow is not the end. It is a threshold, a pivot point, a sacred moment where clarity will break through the fog. It will compel you to reconsider your choices, your direction, your very life. When that moment arrives, do not resist. Instead, open your heart and acknowledge my presence. Reach out sincerely, and I will answer immediately. I have always been near, steadfast in my care despite your doubts, your wanderings, your missteps. My promises remain firm, unaffected by your imperfections. Unlike the fragile promises of humans, my word is unshakable, trustworthy, and eternal. The plans I hold for you are filled with hope and purpose, but they require your alignment, your willing cooperation with my intentions. I do not desire your pain, nor do I rejoice in hardship. Every action has consequences, and choices steeped in violence, deceit, pride, or greed naturally lead to suffering and loss. Yet, I offer a way back. Choose the path of righteousness, and compassion will flow abundantly. Return to me with a humble heart, genuinely seeking forgiveness, restoration, and guidance, and I will rebuild what was lost, breathe life into what seemed dead, and open doors you thought were forever closed. No circumstance is beyond my power, no heart too broken to be healed. My beloved child, I have appointed you to be a vessel of my love. Share it with 3 hurting hearts, and my peace will rest upon them like a gentle rain. I will shield you and sustain you, surrounding you with strength and resilience. But this requires a conscious decision, a deliberate turning toward me. The challenges of tomorrow will overwhelm many, yet they will also reveal truth. Those who listen attentively will perceive what is unfolding and respond with wisdom. Those who place their trust fully in me will find peace amid chaos, untouched by anxiety or fear. Beware the empty reassurances of the world, false securities that promise comfort but erode your foundation beneath your feet. My call is not one of fear but of courage, stability, and clarity. I summon you to see clearly, to speak boldly and honestly, to declare the path ahead without hesitation. My spirit moves actively now, unmistakably present. Messages will increase in number and clarity. Even the most humble voices will carry profound truth. If you feel my prompting, do not silence your voice. Speak out with conviction. This is the critical hour, not a moment to delay or hesitate. Your purpose is rooted in this very moment. Do not allow anxiety or past mistakes to paralyze you. My strength overcomes your history. My constancy surpasses your frailty. Walk closely with me, and trials will not destroy you. Obstacles will fall away. Paths will open wide and unmistakable. I promise protection, provision, and peace, your anchor amid the shifting tides of this world. Listen carefully. These words come from me directly. I speak gently but clearly, awakening your heart from numbness caused by the distractions around you. I am not distant. I am intimately present, always near. My message is simple, meant to illuminate rather than confuse. The truth I bring is already visible to those who choose to see. From ancient days, I have guided my people with unmistakable clarity. Before great trials came, floods, devastation, sorrow, I sent warnings through many means. Spoken word, dreams, visions, signs. Today my communication continues persistent and merciful. My desire is restoration, not judgment. Healing, not destruction. Sadly, many ignore these calls, preferring comfort over integrity, fleeting pleasure over lasting meaning. Do not make that mistake. In the midst of global uncertainty, nature's unrest, and human turmoil, my voice echoes still, in quiet intuition. Through words you once set aside, through the gentle urging of your conscience. Do not dismiss these warnings. Do not silence the steady call to truth. I seek no joy in punishment. My deepest longing is your sincere return. I come to rescue, not condemn. Too many have hardened their hearts, choosing short-lived satisfaction over the deep fulfillment found only in me. Do not follow that path. Listen and come home. Amid the relentless chaos and clamor of this world, I urge you to pause, listen intently, and hear my voice distinctly. Not the cacophony of fleeting distractions or the shallow echoes of empty promises, but the deep, unyielding whisper within your soul, the sacred promptings and unshakable convictions that stir your awareness. These are not mere thoughts. They are the lifeblood of your purpose, the quiet urgings that beckon you toward clarity and truth. Receive them openly, without hesitation or fear, for they carry the essence of what you must grasp before tomorrow dawns. Tomorrow is no ordinary day. It is a hinge upon which the future turns, a pivotal moment that will cast light on critical realities that cannot be ignored. I implore you, use this moment wisely. Recognize the guidance I am extending toward you now, even if the path ahead seems difficult or the truths I reveal are hard to face. Do not succumb to the temptation to look away, to soften the edges of reality, or to deny the weight of what must be acknowledged. Instead, embrace the challenge tomorrow brings. See it as an invitation, not a threat, to pause and reconsider your direction with courage and humility. Let your response be honest, grounded, and decisive. Choose to stand firmly on the foundation of truth, guided not by fear or uncertainty, but by clarity and unwavering conviction. Know this: my commitment to you is steadfast and unchanging. My support is unwavering, and my presence is an unshakable certainty. Align yourself with this profound stability. When you do, you will face every challenge with confidence, seeing your way forward clearly through the fog of confusion. Difficulties will arise. They always do. But they will never overwhelm you if you remain alert, responsive, and faithful to the guidance I provide. I invite you now to step into clarity, to claim the peace of stability, and to experience genuine renewal of spirit. This is not a casual suggestion, but a deliberate call to seize this moment with intention. Do not delay your response or drift into complacency. Move purposefully, with your heart and mind aligned to the truth that I reveal. Remember, your choice today will echo through all the days that follow. Trust deeply. Listen closely. Act decisively. My assurance is trustworthy, my strength reliable, and my focus unwavering. Walk forward with your steps clearly guided, secure in the truth that liberates. Every caution I give you springs from deep care, like a parent urgently warning a child who edges toward danger. Would you ignore the voice that alerts you to a looming threat? Would you dismiss the one who raises the alarm to save your life? Wisdom listens and acts. Mockery blinds and endangers. Preparation is the path to wisdom. Neglect is the gateway to ruin. My voice has never been silent. Through ages, I have spoken clearly and consistently, most profoundly within sacred scripture. These words are not relics of the past or mere stories. They are living, breathing truth, carefully preserved to sustain you in every season of life. Right now, these scriptures are far from passive texts. They actively illuminate reality, slicing through layers of deception, revealing hidden intentions, and separating the genuine from the counterfeit. Yet, many treat these sacred writings lightly, as optional references or quaint traditions, rather than the essential truths they are meant to be. To withstand the storms ahead, you must engage with these scriptures deeply and daily, not as rituals, but as vital nourishment for your spirit. Just as your body cannot survive without physical food, your soul cannot endure without the spiritual sustenance these teachings provide. Have you forgotten this essential truth? Have you lost sight of the light these instructions shed on your path? Without my guidance, your way becomes uncertain, swayed by transient feelings, shifting opinions, and the deceptive winds of confusion and manipulation. But when you internalize my teachings, stability becomes natural. You gain the discernment to distinguish truth from falsehood, confidence to replace doubt, and peace to overcome anxiety. You do not need to wait for extraordinary signs or revelations. Everything essential, my voice, my answers, my reassurance, already exists within those sacred pages. Every line, every promise, every command is intentionally preserved for your benefit. I have provided clear warnings, if only you would heed them carefully. I have spoken plainly about compassion fading, deception rising, threats disguised, and many drifting away from truth. These are not distant predictions, they are current realities. I continually remind you. Remain vigilant, stay alert, and pray without ceasing. Yet many have become complacent, their understanding dulled, their preparation weakened. They ignore the obvious warnings that could protect and preserve them. But you, I urge you to remain steadfast, deeply rooted, and consistently prepared. Your adversary is cunning, often cloaked in appealing forms, tempting you with subtle compromises and convenient lies. He manipulates my words as he did long ago, in the garden, in the wilderness, in moments of direct confrontation. If he twisted scripture then, he will attempt to do so again now. But I have armed you with clear, unchanging truth to counter his deceit. Do not let it lie dormant. Let it actively shape your thinking, renew your perspective, and redefine your choices. The truth in my teachings is immovable. The hope they bring is everlasting. The peace they offer surpasses all worldly understanding. Many seek spectacular miracles, yet they overlook the greatest miracle already revealed: the life, death, and resurrection of the one I sent. All scripture points to this central truth. Every warning, every fulfilled promise directs you toward it. You were warned that difficult times would come, cautioned against deception, and encouraged to remain steadfast. Endure patiently. The path is challenging, but it leads directly to true life. You do not walk this journey alone. My presence is constant, guiding, encouraging, and correcting you when needed. My sweet child, if my words brought light into your darkness, let them dwell within you. Share your faith, press like, and let others feel my love through you. Listen attentively when you sense my prompting. Respond quickly when corrective. Follow my direction faithfully. It makes no sense to ask for guidance only to ignore instruction. True obedience is not optional. Stubborn pride gains no reward, but humility receives kindness and grace. Choose humility. Acknowledge where you have ignored me before, and let go of attachments that distract you from genuine devotion. I will tolerate no rivals for your heart. My passion for you is protective and pure, seeking only what is best for you. You glimpse only fragments now, moments of chaos and uncertainty, but I see the full picture. Trust in my care, lean into my strength, and step forward courageously into the light of truth. I watch closely as the entire unfolding panorama of life reveals itself before me. Every moment, every event, every shifting circumstance is part of a larger design, one that you may only partially see but that I perceive fully. My warnings are not meant to instill fear or panic, but to equip you with the wisdom and strength necessary to stand firm. Throughout history, those who have thrived were not those who waited passively, but those who prepared proactively. Before the fiercest storms came, safe shelters were built. Before the greatest challenges arose, safeguards were firmly established. Preparation was never an afterthought. It was the foundation of survival and victory. In the same way, you must prepare now, not tomorrow, not when trouble has already arrived, but diligently, intentionally, today. Do not wait for hardship to awaken your heart or for adversity to spark your devotion. Cultivate your relationship with me consistently and earnestly, while the doors of opportunity are still wide open. When you intentionally seek me, I respond with equal devotion, drawing nearer to you with open arms. But this requires decisiveness. Clarify your intentions. Purge your heart of double-mindedness and remain sincere in your pursuit. Loving the fleeting pleasures of the world is incompatible with true devotion to me. When you embrace the world's values, you distance yourself from my kingdom. You cannot serve two masters, nor can you expect to bear spiritual fruit if your roots are entangled with worldly desires. Let my teachings penetrate deeply, transforming your character from within. Allow these truths to challenge your complacency, mend broken places, confront stubborn sins, inspire profound reflection, and ignite meaningful change. This is not about religious duty or superficial rituals. It is about an authentic, intimate connection with your Creator, one who made you with infinite love, who understands your every thought and feeling, and who desires daily communion with you, as was always intended. I have already provided everything necessary for your spiritual well-being. Clarity in confusion, support in weakness, sacrifice for your redemption, comfort in sorrow, and unshakable truth. All these have been given intentionally and lovingly. My warnings come not from anger or judgment, but from deep, relentless concern for your safety and endurance. I want you to remain steadfast, ready, and free from blame when I return. Your security is not earned by your efforts, but covered entirely by my goodness and grace. Fear not the warnings themselves, but rather fear the indifference toward them. Beware the seductive distractions and comforts that can dull your spiritual sensitivity, causing you to miss the moments when I speak clearly to your heart. Stay sober-minded and vigilant. The challenges ahead demand consistent awareness and clarity. Despite the swirling confusion around you, my light shines brightly and cannot be extinguished by uncertainty. I communicate urgently because the window of opportunity is narrow and fleeting. You yourself can see the signs. Institutions, once trusted, are crumbling. Leaders falter in their wisdom. Wickedness spreads boldly. Immorality is celebrated openly, and truth is rejected without shame. You witness fractured relationships, innocence abandoned, and division escalating. None of this is random. Understand clearly what is happening. The signs are real and point to deeper truths, truths that call for readiness and action. Stay engaged, alert, and thoroughly prepared. Align your priorities with mine. Turn away from anything that occupies the space that should belong solely to devotion. Commit wholeheartedly now. There is no room for hesitation or half-hearted allegiance. Know where your loyalties lie. Remember, these warnings arise not from anger but from a love that never gives up on you. My messages are plain and straightforward to support, equip, and reassure you. Take them seriously. Embrace their reality. Let them anchor you through uncertainty and instability, preserving your strength amid adversity. Above all, walk humbly, knowing you constantly need my guidance, correction, and support. Keep your heart open to my influence, seeking alignment with my truth every day. The warnings are genuine and entirely for your benefit. Heed them, remain attentive, and understand that my deepest desire is your safety, your readiness, and ultimately your peace that surpasses all understanding. This current unrest marks the beginning of profound change. I am already moving things into place. Can you sense it? These shifts may feel unsettling or even overwhelming at first. I am gathering those who refuse to surrender to lies or false comforts, those who will not cling to ease when everything is at stake. They stand firm for truth despite ridicule, inspiring others by their courage. I am inviting you to stand with them. You need more than feelings or fleeting enthusiasm to endure. This journey demands perseverance, a steadfast spirit, and a foundation built on unshakable truth. Charm and charisma will not sustain you. Only truth endures. Let every word I have spoken guide your thoughts, and actions moving forward. In the days ahead, many will fall away, not because I have ceased speaking, but because they stop listening. They will exchange honesty for comforting falsehoods, seeking teachings that suit their desires instead of truth. Would you stay rooted? Stay close to me. Let these words dwell richly within you. Like intentional choices each day, you will make a real, lasting difference by holding fast to this course. When you hear my warning, respond immediately. Do not rationalize or delay. Faith means moving forward even when the full path is not yet clear. Trust that I see what you cannot, and that I am preparing you for all that lies ahead. You don't know what tomorrow holds, but I do. I am unfailing, and you can rely on me completely. Hold tightly to the promises I have given. Let these words fill your life, shape your actions, and flow from your lips. Speak them boldly, live them authentically. Amen. My beloved child, I ask you now to open your heart and mind fully to this message, for it marks a pivotal turning point in your life, a sacred moment meticulously arranged just for you. Deep within, you have felt it stirring. A subtle whisper at first, a gentle stirring in your soul that grew into an undeniable awakening. This is no accident. You are stepping into a new season, a fresh chapter designed by my hand. Trust this transformation completely, for it flows directly from me. Resist no longer the movement within you. Instead, receive it with open arms and a willing spirit. You stand on the threshold of profound change, a threshold that will reshape your path in ways you have longed for but never fully dared to imagine. That quiet, persistent sense of anticipation you've carried, it is real. It is divine. It is my voice guiding your footsteps toward a horizon bright with promise. I have ordered your days and moments with intention, understanding your heart's deepest desires for growth, healing, and abundant blessing. Do not hesitate to share your needs with me. Speak freely and openly, knowing I am here to uphold you in every step. Take these words slowly and deliberately. Do not skim or rush through them, for every phrase carries weight and meaning crafted uniquely for you. In the coming days, distractions will try to pull your focus away. Doubt may whisper lies that this message is not meant for you, that these promises are too good to be true. But if these words have reached your ears and settled in your heart now, know this is no coincidence. I have precisely arranged this moment for you, laying out guidance and strength to sustain you through the transitions ahead. This is your breakthrough, your divine appointment. Pay attention to every detail until the very end. Missing even a small part could leave you unprepared for what lies ahead. Trust me utterly, for even as the seasons of your life shift and unfold, my presence will remain steadfast and unwavering. You have already sensed it, the unmistakable shift in your world. Doors you believed forever closed are beginning to open slowly, but surely. Relationships once thought lost may be renewed or new. Healthier connections may blossom. Opportunities you never envisioned are appearing from unexpected places. Like the natural rhythm of winter surrendering to spring, I am clearing a way for fresh starts, new joys, and endless possibilities. Do not cling tightly to the comfort of the known simply because it feels safe. Familiarity can become a prison that hinders your growth and keeps you from receiving the fullness of what is waiting for you. Step boldly and confidently into the unknown. Trust that I am leading you toward a life far richer and more expansive than you've ever dreamed. The future I am preparing holds blessings and wonders beyond your imagination. If these words bring encouragement, respond with clear and heartfelt acceptance. Receive the grace I freely offer. Yet above all, remain vigilant and attentive throughout the entire message. Change is never without its challenges. It often requires letting go of old habits, places, or ways of thinking. Fear may try to cloud your vision, causing you to question the authenticity or source of this shift. But lean in closely. Faith will grow stronger here. You will learn to discern my voice above the noise, to recognize my guidance as a lamp illuminating your path, distinguishing it from confusion or dissection. Beware the distractions that seek to rob you of these truths. They aim to replace your faith with worry and doubt. But if you internalize this message, you will be fortified with courage to move forward confidently. These words carry both warning and encouragement, equipping you to navigate this transition with grace and resilience. Fear can paralyze, trapping you in uncertainty and hesitation. It is a tool of the enemy designed to keep you stuck, preventing you from stepping into your full potential. Remember this clearly. I did not create you to live in fear. I have given you strength, clarity, and unwavering courage. Do not fear the unfamiliar or the unknown. Though change may bring uncertainty, I am your constant, your rock and refuge. You will never walk this journey alone. Lean on my strength, trust in my wisdom, and find comfort in the assurance that I am by your side every step of the way. It is crucial that you stay fully engaged, absorbing every word of this message to the very last line. Do not rush or allow distractions to divert your attention. The insights shared here are vital for the path ahead. The ease and speed with which you move forward depend on your willingness to trust completely in me. When doubt or fear come near, confront them with faith. Speak aloud the truth of my promises. Remind yourself frequently, you are empowered because I am with you. No force formed against you will ultimately prevail. These promises are not empty words. They are life-giving truths imbued with power to dispel anxiety and instill peace. Be courageous, knowing I have already prepared your way. What I have shared with you is not meant to be kept hidden. As you embrace these truths, share them generously with others who are searching for reassurance and hope. Your willingness to pass on this message invites my blessing upon those who hear it as well. Your focus now is critical. I emphasize this repeatedly because the concluding portion of this message holds essential wisdom you must not miss. The temptation to hurry or become distracted will arise. Resist it fiercely. I am crafting your path with great care. Every moment you give in focused attention strengthens you. The closing words carry clarity and encouragement necessary to complete your preparation. The enemy seeks to disrupt your peace, urging worry, hastening your thoughts, and sowing anxiety. Reject these attacks. Stay fully present and receive the fullness of my direction. When you embrace this message wholly, allowing it to transform your outlook, you will emerge from this moment with renewed strength, purpose, and clarity about your next steps. The power in these words is unlocked by your full reception and faithful application. Partial attention yields partial progress. Complete focus brings complete clarity and victory. Hold firmly to my words. Let them guide your choices and reinforce your faith as you move forward. Keep your thoughts, attitudes, and expectations aligned with the direction I am giving you. Your obedience, trust, and reliance on me will shape how smoothly you transition into this new and promising chapter. Never forget this. Whenever doubt or uncertainty assails you, remember that I have orchestrated this moment for your ultimate good, never for harm. My intentions toward you are filled with kindness, hope, unconditional love, and abundant blessings. Step forward now, beloved, with confidence, knowing that this new beginning is yours to embrace. I am with you, always. I want you to know, from the very depths of my heart, that I see you, every part of your journey, every silent tear, every whispered prayer, and the fierce determination you carry even when the weight feels unbearable. You are not invisible. Your struggles, your hopes, and your endurance are deeply known and treasured. You are standing on the edge of a breakthrough, much closer than you realize, even if it feels distant now. If these words touch something deep within you, understand they are meant specifically for you, a divine whisper tailored to your soul's unique story. Your gratitude and the trust you show when you receive these words are powerful acts of faith. They reveal a heart open to hope and healing. Let this message be a source of encouragement not only for you, but also for those around you who are searching for comfort and direction. Spread it generously to those in need. Your sharing can light the way for others who feel lost or weary. As you begin to recognize this shift stirring in your life, prepare yourself to welcome changes, some easy, others more challenging. Every change has a purpose, even the uncomfortable ones, because each step is designed to build you stronger and bring you closer to the destiny I have prepared. Remember, my intentions for you are rooted in love and hope. When uncertainty tries to cloud your mind, anchor yourself in this unwavering truth. You will never face this next season alone. I walk beside you, offering guidance, peace, and strength. When doubt creeps in, lean into me. When fear rises, trust in my authority over all situations. I am your constant companion. Feel the excitement bubbling within you, and give thanks, knowing that I am orchestrating every positive outcome unfolding in your life. You are here because your talents, your unique story, and the compassion in your heart matter deeply. Even as circumstances around you evolve, keep your focus on me. Watch closely how I take every experience, both the joyous and the difficult, and weave them into a masterpiece of purpose and beauty. Each moment you live will reveal my presence, drawing you toward a greater plan than you ever imagined. You have listened with your heart. Now it is time to replace lingering fears with faith. Let hope be the fuel that energizes and inspires you daily. An extraordinary season is on the horizon, guided lovingly by me, your God who knows you intimately. Step forward with confidence, knowing the time is right for you to embrace boldly all that I have prepared. Extend compassion and encouragement to those around you, sharing this message with anyone who needs to hear about my abiding presence and support. Hear me clearly. I am your Creator, the one who formed the cosmos and intimately knows every detail of your life. This moment belongs to you. You may have sensed heaviness or turmoil surrounding your personal circumstances, and that is no illusion. Your adversary relentlessly tries to shake you with exhaustion, worry, and sorrow, weaving lies that you are isolated, unheard, and that hope is far away. But hear this truth above all lies. Those whispers have no power over you. I am stronger than every shadow that threatens to dim your light. I reach out now to bring you reassurance, strength, and freedom from the burdens weighing you down. I understand every quiet pain and every silent worry you have carried, every anxious thought for your loved ones, every strained relationship, and every tear shed when the load felt too heavy to bear. None of this has escaped my notice. I have heard all your prayers, spoken and silent alike. Every whispered plea has touched my heart. I have not forgotten or ignored any of them. Every detail is etched clearly before me, and my response is already moving forward. Be confident in my awareness of your situation. Find comfort in knowing your struggles are seen and your needs fully understood. You are never walking this path alone. This message is a firm reminder. Your circumstances are not beyond my care or ability to intervene. I am continuously guiding, supporting, and strengthening you. This new chapter ahead, though it may seem uncertain or intimidating, is exactly what you need for growth and meaningful progress. Walk into it boldly, knowing my hand steadies you at every step. Remember this clearly. Every event in your life, every challenge and triumph, contributes to a grander purpose. This season of transformation, though it may bring discomfort, is both necessary and beneficial. Trust fully in my wisdom. Keep your heart open and attuned to my presence as you move forward. These words are not just comforting, they are practical, grounded guidance meant to help you navigate this critical phase. Embrace this truth completely, letting it shape your decisions, actions, and responses. Step forward with confidence, knowing I am beside you always. Keep your hope and trust alive, and share this reassurance with others who may need it. Stay alert to my direction, confident that my guidance and support will sustain you through every trial. You have listened well. Now allow these truths to settle deeply within your soul. Let them be your compass as you move forward. You are exactly where you are meant to be, with me faithfully by your side, turning every moment, whether challenge or opportunity, into something meaningful and good. Remain steady, hopeful, and unwavering in your trust of the bright future I have prepared just for you. I have watched over you closely, and now it is time for my response to manifest. Understand this clearly. Your struggles are not just with what you see or feel, but with unseen forces attempting to steal your peace, shake your faith, and crush your hope. These hidden pressures whisper lies to weaken you, to make you doubt that I am near or that you are worthy of my love. Hear me clearly. These are falsehoods. You matter to me beyond measure, always have, always will. I never abandon those I call mine. Today, I urge you to look beyond your current trials and place your trust in what you cannot yet see. The difficulties you face are already resolved in ways you have yet to understand. My vision stretches far beyond your present circumstances. I hold the final chapter of your story in my hands, and I promise you, this season of hardship is not the end. It is temporary, and I have already shaped the glorious future waiting just ahead. Prepare yourself. Transformation is on the horizon. The healing you've been yearning for, the restoration your heart aches to see, and the provision you've sought tirelessly are drawing near, closer than your eyes can yet perceive. Stand unwavering, steady your spirit, and refuse to be discouraged. Yes, the storms may gather and intensify, but remember this truth above all. You are never alone in these battles. I am by your side, steadfast and unyielding, your protector, your defender. No chain that tries to bind you will hold. No force that seeks to harm you will prevail. When the weight of trials presses heavily, turn your gaze toward me. I am your refuge, your fortress, the strength that lifts you when you feel weak. When your heart cries out, asking why, amidst the pain, confusion, or unrest, understand that there is a purpose, a divine reason far beyond your present comprehension. Every struggle you encounter is sculpting your character, deepening your trust, and preparing you for a destiny greater than you have dared to imagine. Nothing in your journey is wasted or overlooked. Every moment of sorrow, every pang of uncertainty, will one day blossom into something beautiful and inspiring. Your story, your perseverance, will become a beacon of hope to others, guiding them to lean into me. If these words bring you solace, hold them close, breathe them in deeply, and share their light with others. Now, pause. Breathe slow and deep. Let go of distractions. Center your mind and soul, and with sincere conviction, declare, Father, I believe you are stronger than the challenges you face. I trust in your resilience, even when the path seems unclear or fraught with confusion. Speaking these truths aloud clears the fog, unlocks doors that once seemed sealed, and moves mountains that once blocked your way. Do not fear what lies ahead. I have already woven it into a beautiful tapestry for you. Your future holds peace, clarity, and victory, even if today you stand surrounded by shadows. My love for you is constant, steady, unchanging. My plans are intentional, perfect, even when they feel shrouded in mystery. Walk with me, trust without wavering, and soon you will witness the fulfillment of promises made. This is no mere hopeful wish. It is a heartfelt invitation. Receive it boldly. Embrace the peace that surpasses all understanding, and prepare your heart for the profound transformation already underway. A new season has dawned. I see the discord fracturing your family, the misunderstandings, the emotional distance, the mounting tension. I feel the weight of your exhaustion as you strive to heal what feels broken. Every tear you've shed, every prayer you've whispered in the quiet of night, has reached me. Your efforts, your heart's intentions, they matter deeply to me. I notice your sleepless nights filled with worry, your silent struggles to mend the gaps, and the painful silences that speak louder than words. I have heard the harsh words exchanged and felt the heaviness of unspoken pain. I have watched as you reach out time and again, only to be met with rejection or apathy. But know this: every sincere act of love, every gesture of kindness and hope, is treasured and remembered. The enemy targets your family precisely because he fears what a united, loving household represents. He aims to sow division, resentment, and bitterness, trying to convince you that healing is impossible. But refuse to accept that lie. I have not. As long as you hold fast to me, the enemy's plans will fail. Your faithfulness and unwavering love have not gone unnoticed. I am moving powerfully in your circumstances now. The walls of division will crumble. Misunderstandings will give way to clarity. Relationships thought irreparable will be restored stronger than ever. Hold firm, because restoration is already in motion. Trust me, I am the God of reconciliation and new beginnings, even in the darkest moments. Your family's story is far from finished. In fact, the most beautiful chapters are yet to be written. Draw near to me, and I will reveal even more of my steadfast love and promises. Walk forward in confidence, knowing I am your ever-present help and provider, dedicated to bringing peace and unity back into your home. If you find yourself asking why your family faces ongoing struggles, why conflict arises and pain lingers, remember this: your understanding is limited by the present moment. Beneath the surface lies a hidden battle, an enemy striving to fracture your home from within. He knows well the power in a family bound by love, forgiveness, and unity, and he wages war against that very bond. But rest assured, I have already claimed victory. Those who seem distant or estranged are not beyond my reach. Though their paths may appear lost or confused, my love for them is just as fierce and unwavering as it is for you. Wherever they wander, whether physically or in heart, I am gently working within them, preparing their spirits for reconciliation and restoration in ways you cannot yet fathom. Do not give in to despair or discouragement. What seems impossible to you is simple for me. I promise they will come home, not out of obligation, but drawn by the irresistible power of grace and love. When the day comes, you will know it was no coincidence but my divine hand at work. Even in the hardest moments, the bitter arguments, the painful silences, I have never left your side. I have seen every tear, heard every plea for peace, and held each sorrow close to my heart. Now the time for healing and restoration is at hand. Grace flows freely through your home, replacing bitterness with understanding, patience, and renewed love. Old wounds will transform into testimonies of recovery, and hardened hearts will soften. When guilt or failure weighed on you, I was there, gently guiding you toward wholeness. Do not dwell on past disappointments. Look instead to the new and beautiful things I am creating within your family. Your story of restoration is unfolding. Trust in this promise and step boldly into the hope that waits. My beloved child, carry my love as a torch. Let its flame touch 3 lives in need, and behold, my peace will bloom like morning light upon them. Share this message widely, especially with those feeling overwhelmed or isolated, so they know they are never truly alone. Even when life's storms rage fiercely, hope remains a steadfast anchor. The adversary aims to convince you that your struggles are endless, that your home and heart are beyond repair. He tries to whisper lies that faith is futile and that giving up is your only option. But hear this truth: I am infinitely greater than any shadow that tries to consume you. I am the one who transforms chaos into peace, confusion into clarity, and despair into radiant joy. Right now, I am moving in ways beyond your understanding, weaving healing, compassion, and deep unity into the very fabric of your family. I am preparing your home for a fresh outpouring of grace and restoration. Remain firmly rooted in prayer. Your prayers hold incredible power, shaping realities you cannot yet see. When you lift your family in prayer, invisible walls crumble and the spiritual atmosphere shifts toward breakthrough. Don't grow weary. Your intercession is a vital force in this unfolding story. Behind the scenes, I am working tirelessly to clear paths, break strongholds, and bring about a breakthrough that will be unmistakably my doing. Though the road may feel rugged and uncertain now, this is not the end of your story. Soon, you will witness undeniable transformation within your family, testimonies of reconciliation, renewed love, and restored peace. Cast off doubt and boldly declare with confidence, Lord, I trust you completely to heal and restore my family. I believe in your power to mend every broken piece, heal every wound, and bring peace where there has been pain. These words are a declaration of faith that dispels fear and uncertainty. Walk forward courageously, knowing I am actively working on your behalf. The season of renewal is at hand, and your family will stand as a living testament to my faithfulness and love. An unseen battle rages around you, seeking to steal your joy, drain your strength, and shake your faith to its core. This fight is not merely about circumstances or material things. It is spiritual, impacting your very soul and the destiny I have planned for you. The enemy knows your worth, how much potential and purpose I have placed within you. That's why he relentlessly tries to fill your mind with doubts, fears, and the lie that you are forgotten or forsaken. He whispers that your prayers fall on deaf ears and that your hardships will never end. Do not believe these deceitful whispers. I have never abandoned you. I see every tear, every moment of despair, and every time you feel overwhelmed. I am here, steady, strong, and unwavering, walking with you through this difficult season. Believe this deeply. I am mightier than every challenge you face. Every trial you endure is shaping your character, refining your faith, and preparing you for the extraordinary plans I have for your future. None of this pain is wasted. It will become a powerful testimony of resilience and hope that inspires others walking similar paths. Fix your eyes on me, not your problems. Trust in my guidance, even when the way seems unclear or uncertain. Hold fast to hope, because I am actively restoring every broken place in your life. Soon, you will see clear evidence of my commitment to you. Burdens will lighten, your perspective will shift, and peace will flood your heart in ways you never imagined. My love for you is steadfast and unchanging. I am supporting you at every step. Trust me completely, and watch as I transform your struggles into triumphs. The darkness you face now is temporary. Brighter, stronger days are coming, filled with healing, clarity, and renewed joy. This is not an empty promise. It is unfolding even now. Hear this declaration. The lies lose their power the moment your trust in me begins. This battle is mostly fought in hidden places, in your mind, heart, and spirit. The enemy attacks relentlessly, planting worries that grow into anxiety, stealing your sleep, and disturbing your peace. He burdens your body with fatigue and unexplained pains. He tightens his grip on your resources, straining your patience and resolve. Above all, he targets your faith, whispering doubts about my presence, power, and plans for your life. But remember this: I am stronger than all his schemes combined. My victory is not distant or uncertain. It is complete and already yours. I offer you this victory now. Lean into me, for I am your refuge, your healer, your provider, and your solid rock. The best days are not behind you. They are yet to come, unfolding perfectly in my timing. Your life matters deeply in my grand design. Beloved, I invite you to join me in shining light and truth across the world. Your support, through Buy Me a Coffee, helps carry this message further. Every gift matters. I see your heart, and I cherish your kindness. Share this message with 3 people who need encouragement, and they will feel my nearness and strength. I am the creator of the universe, the one who set the stars in their places and breathed life into all creation. My voice alone holds all things together. No weapon or plan formed against you can prevail. Before your birth, I won this battle on the cross, defeating darkness once and for all. Though the enemy may masquerade as powerful, his defeat is certain. Your victory is assured. Stand firm and unshakable, knowing I am your faithful ally in every challenge you face. You may ask, if victory is already mine, why do I still struggle so much? Listen carefully. These struggles are not signs of defeat, but opportunities for my strength and grace to shine through your life. Every difficulty you encounter is a stage for my compassion and power to be revealed. My might is most evident in your moments of weakness. When every door seems closed, I am the one who opens new paths no one can shut. When you feel completely alone, burdened with invisible trials, remember, I never leave your side. Even in the darkest night, when hope seems lost, my hand is firmly holding yours. I hear every silent sigh that escaped your heart, see every tear that falls when no one is watching, and understand the depths of every hidden pain you carry inside. Though you may not always perceive my presence or recognize the work I am doing, know this: I am tirelessly moving behind the scenes to orchestrate your deliverance. The breakthrough you long for is coming. Soon you will witness with clarity the unfolding of my divine plan in your life. Do not be afraid of the unknown future. Though the enemy may roar with fury, attempting to intimidate and terrify, his threats are hollow and without power. His strength is fleeting, fading quickly, and his ultimate defeat is imminent. Remember this truth deeply. I command armies in the heavens, and I have dispatched legions of angels to encamp around you. These invisible guardians shield you, intercepting every attack meant to cause lasting damage. My celestial forces form an unbreakable fortress surrounding you, a protective barrier against every scheme and assault. At this very moment, cling tightly to me. Seek my presence earnestly with your whole heart. Lift your prayers with clarity and boldness, speaking my truths aloud and with unwavering faith. Your words are not empty. They are powerful weapons that bring my will into manifestation in your life. Declare boldly, I am greater than any obstacle before me. My heart is ruled by divine peace. Every need is met by my provision. Your spoken declarations dismantle lies, shatter deception, and fortify your spirit against the enemy's cunning tricks. Know this without doubt. You are never alone in this spiritual battle. I stand beside you as a mighty warrior, fully prepared and equipped to fight on your behalf. My strength is your defense. My sword breaks every chain that attempts to bind you. My protection surrounds you from all harm. No storm, no matter how fierce, can overwhelm you because I am the one who commands the winds and waves themselves. Soon, the evidence of my work in your life will be unmistakable, so clear that those around you will recognize my hand at work. Lift your eyes toward me with expectancy, for change is coming swiftly. Join me now and speak with confidence. God, I trust that you are greater than every challenge I face. I see your presence even in the darkest difficulties, turning struggle into triumph. These words, spoken with faith, scatter the darkness and open doors that once seemed permanently closed, releasing the full force of my power into your circumstances. Walk forward in faith, assured that greater things are on the horizon. Now, receive my restoration, the healing of pains you cannot fully explain, the relief from heavy exhaustion, and the calm that ends restless nights. I am removing these burdens from you today. Where human efforts have failed, where hope seemed lost, my power is making a way. I understand intimately how deeply these trials affect you, the weariness that weighs down your body, the sleepless nights that drain your spirit, the quiet despair that no one sees. But never forget, these struggles do not define who you are. They are temporary, passing seasons in your life. My purpose is to replace them with enduring strength and peace. I see the hidden battles, the anxiety that steals your rest, the physical pain you silently endure, the restless thoughts that refuse to cease. I also see the scars etched deep within your soul, the memories that disturb your peace and the worries that invade your sleep. My precious child, you are not forgotten. I know your name, and you belong to me. Stay close to my heart, and I will fill your days with courage, purpose, and wonder. I also see your silent battles, the financial worries that keep you awake at night, the anxiety gnawing at your spirit as debts pile up and the future feels uncertain. I know how this burden has stolen your peace, dimmed your joy, and shaken your confidence. The enemy has tried to use these fears to trap you in defeat, making you feel stuck in scarcity and overwhelmed by pressure. But hear this with clarity and conviction. Your well-being and provision do not depend on fleeting circumstances or limited resources. Your security is anchored in me alone. I fully understand your situation, the pressures you carry, the chances missed, the quiet fears you dare not speak aloud. I am stepping into your financial reality now, ready to intervene with practical solutions and surprising breakthroughs. The fear of never having enough, the weight of debt, the stress of instability, these chains will no longer bind you. I am breaking these burdens apart, lifting them off your shoulders. You may wonder, how can I maintain hope when everything seems so unstable, when the challenges feel insurmountable? My answer to you is simple and steadfast. My promises are rock solid, dependable, and eternal. Remember the times I have provided from scarcity, turning little into plenty. Recall how I created pathways where none seemed possible. No situation, no matter how dire, including your financial struggles, is beyond my power to transform. I am opening doors for you now, unveiling unexpected help, resources, and opportunities to restore your finances. Those debts that have haunted you are not permanent chains. I am already orchestrating their removal and bringing back stability and peace. Keep your eyes wide open, because assistance will come from surprising directions, just at the moments you need it most. These will not be mere coincidences. They are unmistakable signs of my deep care and commitment to your provision. The adversary wants to keep you trapped in worry and doubt, fixated on lack. But know this: his schemes will fail. I am greater than any darkness or obstacle set against you. I cherish you more profoundly than the flowers in the fields or the birds in the sky, whom I care for daily without fail. Certainly, I will care for you even more. Soon, you will witness my abundant provision shining in your life, undeniable proof of my faithfulness and love. You will see it clearly, unmistakably coming from my hand. So stand strong. Hold fast to hope, because your breakthrough, your restoration, and your abundant future have already begun. Dearest child, I invite you to rest in my love and rise in my truth. Here, my word is alive and grace is your covering. Let's walk this divine path together, heart to heart. Click join and begin the journey with me. Amen. My beloved child, today, I want you to pause and hear something deeply important, something that your heart needs to receive. I am never distant from you. I am not far away or unreachable. In fact, I am closer to you than your very next breath, closer than the beat of your heart. Every worry that has been quietly pressing down on your spirit, every restless thought that has kept you awake when the world is silent, I see it all. I know the nights filled with questions, the moments of doubt and fear, and with all my heart, I want to assure you that a profound transformation is on the horizon. The season you have been enduring, heavy and seemingly endless, is about to give way to something new, something beautiful. You have been carrying weights that were never meant for you to bear alone. Those feelings of unworthiness, those silent whispers telling you that you're not enough, those moments when you wonder if your existence truly matters, those burdens end here and now. I have been carefully preparing something wondrous for your life, something you may not have been able to see in the midst of your struggles. Those trials you faced, those moments when it felt like punishment, were never meant to break you. Instead, they were shaping and molding you. Every hardship has been a part of a grander design, strengthening your spirit, building resilience where you thought there was none, and deepening the compassion within your heart. You are not behind on the path of life. You are not missing out on blessings that others seem to have already received. Your journey is perfectly timed, orchestrated with divine precision. It unfolds according to my plan. Those delays and detours you have experienced were never setbacks but acts of protection. I kept certain doors closed, not to punish you, but to guard you from paths that would lead away from the destiny I have lovingly designed for you. Now, I invite you to release the unbearable pressure you have placed upon yourself. Stop forcing doors open or trying to rush the seasons. Stop measuring your worth or progress by comparing yourself to others. Your path is uniquely yours, perfectly tailored and absolutely right for you. Within you, I have placed gifts, precious talents and qualities that this world desperately needs. Some you already recognize, others remain hidden, waiting for the right time to be revealed. Trust in me. I will create the perfect opportunities for your gifts to bloom and thrive. You don't need to strive, bustle, or compete to prove your value. I will position you in the exact place where you are meant to be, at just the right moment, with just the right people. The anxiety that has been your unwelcome companion, whispering doubts and fears, its grip is loosening. You were made to reflect my light in the world's shadows. With your support, my truth reaches those in need. Press super thanks and walk in the fullness of my promise. I am replacing that turmoil with a peace that runs deeper than any circumstance or challenge. This peace is steadfast. It will remain unshaken even when storms rage around you. It is rooted in who I am, not in what happens to you. You have sought validation in so many places, through the approval of others, the applause of the crowd, the fleeting recognition of the world. But those things, as satisfying as they may seem at times, cannot fill the emptiness inside your soul. Only I can. And I want you to know this truth with certainty. My approval of you is complete, unwavering, and unconditional. I am proud of you, not because of your achievements or accomplishments, but simply because of who you are. You are my cherished creation, carefully and lovingly formed. Every quirk of your personality, every talent you possess, every dream you hold, each one matters deeply to me. The mistakes of your past do not define your future. I have already forgiven the things you cannot forgive in yourself. Those regrets that visit you in quiet moments, the words you wish you could take back, the choices you would change if given the chance, release them to me. They hold no power over the beautiful story I am still writing with your life. I want to teach you a new way of living. A life not marked by hurried rush or anxious striving, but by presence, trust, and peace. Instead of racing from one task to the next, learn to savor each moment. Instead of worrying endlessly about tomorrow, focus your heart on today. Instead of clutching tight to every outcome, surrender those results to me. This does not mean you become passive or stop pursuing your dreams. It means you can work from a place of rest and assurance, pursuing your goals while trusting me with the timing, the details, and the outcomes. Your relationships are about to shift. Some connections that have been difficult and draining will begin to heal in ways you never imagined. Others that have served their purpose will gently fade away. And new, vibrant relationships that align with the person you are becoming will enter your life. Do not cling to what is ending, and do not fear what is beginning. I am teaching you how to love others deeply without losing yourself. You can be kind and generous without being depleted or taken advantage of. You can serve with an open heart while maintaining